So we're here with Ryan and Kenny, creators of the Western New York Carnivorous Plant Club.
Guys, I gotta tell you, I didn't even know carnivorous plants were edible.
And I don't know about you guys, but I've been working up an appetite.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
This is a club about how to keep plants, not how to eat them. This isn't a sandwich club.
What?
You've been to the meeting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess you guys don't want this then.
Not so much.
It's not like I can return it. It's like it's just like I spent like lots of money on that.
Yeah. The least you guys could do is like buy us lunch.
Yeah, seriously.
So, we're here with Ryan and Kenny from the Western New York Carnivorous Plant Club.
I know what you're thinking. It's not a sandwich. It's a club of people.
Don't be confused. So guys, tell us about your club.
We started about a year ago, and we meet the first Wednesday of every month, and you can check out our website for the location. And it's a club dedicated to people who have similar interests in carnivorous plants. And we saw a lack in the community and really nationwide, so we started our own.
We started the club because we think there's a lot of interest in carnivorous plants. A lot of people talk about their first experience with Venus flytraps and how they usually end up killing them. And so we wanted to create a club that would educate people on how to take care of these plants properly and keep them alive for years.
So what a lot of people don't realize is that we actually have native species of carnivorous plants that live in the Northeast. What are some of those species and what are some of their adaptations to their environments?
So we have 2 species of sundews in our area and 1 pitcher plant, and we also have a native species of butterwort.
And the adaptations are that the sundew is dewy, it's sticky, so when the insect crawls on there, the more that it struggles, the more that the leaves will coat it in its mucus, and then it'll start digesting the bug. And for the pitcher plant, this is a different type, but the purple pitcher plant that we have around here has this hood, and it goes in the hood, and the bug kind of gets drunk, and it falls down to 4 different layers into the pitcher. And at the bottom, the plant has digestive enzymes where it eats the bug.
Now, I think this is something that a lot of people don't know, but do the carnivorous plants actually need insects to survive, or could they do just fine without it?
They don't need bugs to survive, but they do grow quicker and
Stronger and more healthy, and they reproduce faster. They also need insects to pollinate the flowers. You can see on a lot of different species of carnivorous plants that they have a really long stalk with the flower on the top. That is to attract flying insects that come and pollinate the flower. It keeps it away from the leaves so that the plant doesn't eat the bugs.
So I do a lot of hiking, and I've only ever seen bogs like twice. It seems like they're few and far between. What are some major threats to bog ecosystems?
Well, bogs are a really sensitive ecosystem, so there are a lot of different threats that they experience. Fertilizer runoff that can increase the nutrient concentration in the bog area, and that's not good for these plants that live in nutrient-poor conditions all the time. Drainage of bogs is probably the biggest threat to the bog ecosystem. And
another one is foot traffic. When people walk on the bogs, they compress the soil and they compress the oxygen that the plants need. And another reason that people compress it is when they poach. So this is a Venus flytrap, probably the most common carnivorous plant. Everyone's really familiar with these. And they're from the Carolinas, and people a long time ago used to collect them from the wild. But with our club, we propagate them in captivity and
disseminate them to all of our members.
You can use that word, that's completely fine.
I was happy about it. Alright, with that, we're all done for the day. Thanks, guys. It was a really good time, and thanks for the plant.
And thanks for the food.
Yeah, and if you ever want to check them out, you can find them online at
Facebook.com/WNYCP Club.
and you might just get a little something something if you show up.
No, if you go to enough meetings, you're definitely gonna get something. I already have like 3 plants and I've only been to like a handful of meetings. So.
I've got a phantom you next to me, sleeping her head on my shoulder. Maybe one day she will go away.
This is in a sandwich club.